Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm interviewing Caitlin, and she's actually a friend of mine. We've known each other for a while now, and she is a local photographer here in Michigan who does both weddings and boudoir, just like me. And yeah, we chat about, quite a bit of stuff. Some pain points and some things that inspire us. And I think this is a really good one if you are like a wedding photographer looking to segue into boudoir, or if you just want to get into boudoir in general. So yeah, without further ado, I'm Jarrett, and this is Shadow and Light. Guys, welcome back. I'm here with Caitlin. I don't know how to pronounce your last name actually.
Yeah, it's Eicher.
Eicher, Caitlin Eicher. I've known her for a while, but she's the owner of Lucky Owl Photography in Adrian, Michigan. Caitlin has been capturing portraits and weddings for the past 15 plus years and has recently discovered a passion for all things BDSM and kink through boudoir. uh, Her studio is located above the bridal shop Meant to Be, which is also in downtown Adrian, and she also has a space where she rents. Her studio is a space she rents out to other local photographers as well. Caitlin's a lover of coffee who enjoys spending summers on the lake, and you're also manifesting a six-figure year this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Goal. Goal.
that's your goal.
It's my goal.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a great goal to have actually. I think we should all manifest a six-figure year, seven figure. Let's go. Why don't we just
Yeah.
go a little crazy? So tell me what got you into photography.
Um, I went to college for photography a long time ago.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Interned at a studio and then decided college wasn't for me, so I made it a year and a half. At the time, I was doing darkroom stuff,
Okay,
actual film photography, classic. And yeah, I worked at an internship at a studio in Perrysburg, Ohio. Loved it, loved the atmosphere. Decided I could do it on my own, and yeah, did it.
that's
So,
awesome. Yeah,
hobby, a side hustle for a long time, but in 2013 I started full time.
that's cool. I kind of am jealous of anybody who's like worked with film before because I've never worked with film, and so I don't even have the aptitude for that.
I wouldn't remember fully how to develop everything, but once you do it a couple times, learn the process again. It's pretty enjoyable, relaxing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
But
Um.
here I am, studio. I feel like I've wanted a studio forever, so we just moved in last October and then moved again to a new building. So now we're above the bridal shop, which is ideal. So
Yeah, I know it's not been open for a very long time yet, but have you had any crossover with clients yet?
we refer each other. The bridal shop owner is a relative of mine, and she's pretty good at sending people to me. I send people down to the store, so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty
it's
awesome.
beneficial to wedding photography for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. So, I guess I have to ask, what do you love most about like either weddings or boudoir?
Weddings, I would have to say I love the people and the fast pace of the planning process and coordinating during the day, and a lot falls on photographers, which I actually love. Um, Keeps you busy. I like interacting with people. I say I'm a homebody and I don't like going out much, but once I'm in that environment, I enjoy it. So weddings are definitely fun for me to hang out with people.
Nice. I feel like there's a lot of wedding photographers that are like introverted but like
So
extroverted like during work time.
yeah, we become different people. I feel like just when you get into that chaos and talking, and you realize that you're actually like good with people, and you're like, okay, this I can do this. I can do this for sure.
You're like, I'm alright, I can make this happen.
Yeah.
As long as it's under 8 hours. No.
I know, I really cut down on the 10-hour weddings. I do 6, 8.
Have you been doing 10-hour weddings? Oh
Yeah.
no.
I mean, I used to do 10 or 12. Gosh, I mean, I used to hang out in salons with people in the morning and just like.
That's wild.
It's such a waste of time, honestly. I mean, I can convince any wedding client now that they don't need someone.
No, you don't need all that. I agree though, because I've done like maybe like 3 or 4 12-hour weddings, and like, you know, 10 hours in, I just start looking like glazed over. You could tell like I'm at an end, and
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
And then it becomes routine and not very fun anymore. And you know, I feel like as a photographer, you have to have fun as well. It's not just about your client. They're gonna get a better quality images if you have fun with them. So.
yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, so. My kid's like trying to bust in the room while we're recording, so give me a. Yeah, so other than I was gonna ask you, other than well, I guess for boudoir it's different, but like cause I think you're the only other photographer I know, well, maybe like one other, who does like both, like actively still do weddings and boudoir at the same time. And so is there something you pack in like either bag for like weddings or for boudoir that is like not a piece of the camera equipment?
Ooh, good question. I mean, I love snacks. You gotta keep it going.
The general consensus.
I think everyone's gonna say snacks, right?
Almost everybody so far.
I'm also like a weirdo. I like not generally like putting lipstick on during the day, but like chapstick. I feel like that's a go-to thing. I know.
As long as you make eye contact with somebody while you're doing it.
Like putting on the best.
Yes. You don't do that.
No, I love eating at weddings. Like, I mean, I love food, but
Sometimes I'll be snacking and I feel like they're like, where did you get that?
yeah, just like pulling out some cashews from my bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my
For sure.
gosh.
I'm sure snacks or cheese stick, you know.
I know that I do this, and I don't know if everybody does it, and I'm sorry if anybody thinks I've wasted their time, but anytime I have like a transition between like point A and point B at a wedding, and I know that the party bus is not going to arrive before I do, and I have a second shooter who's already covering like a reception space coverage, I will drop by like a place to get some food real quick.
I never have that time. I mean, it must be nice to be like having that much free time.
Well, I don't have a lot, so it's like the second shooter is the crucial part. If I didn't have a second shooter with me at the time, it wouldn't be possible. But when they're there, you know, covering, you know, some stuff, it's possible for me to stop for 5-10 minutes and grab like something really quick. If it's a drive-through, it's too long, I'm not gonna stop. But one time, we were at the Z lot and the pizza place was downstairs, and I just grabbed the slice because it was ready to go. So I'm eating pizza on the way.
They're just walking up. To
They're like, where did you get that slice?
I really do. I mean, I think people on wedding days forget to eat sometimes, and photographers, vendors, we're one of them. I mean, I've gone wedding days without eating until dinner time.
Oh no, and dinner isn't dinner time. Dinner is like way later than dinner time.
Sometimes it's early and I'm super surprised.
Yeah. You're
I'm very well known for eating snacks like in the bridal suite too.
Oh my god.
You know, like brides always have charcuterie boards or whatnot out, and
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, yeah, those minis. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
No.
And I love drinking water on wedding days.
Drink a lot, yeah. Stay hydrated, guys. It's
Stay
important.
hydrated. It's super important. I literally bought like a fanny pack designed for water to carry on wedding days.
Nice.
It's like a side thing, and I don't know how to explain it, but I mean, as a fanny pack, it just holds a water bottle, and
I mean, this is what I normally just carry these two guys around. It's like a crazy person.
I have water near me right now.
It's just surrounding me. I'm not even at a lake, but it basically is the lake.
A lake of water bottles. Yeah.
So what's something that What's something that inspires you to like continue doing photography, or like inspires you to get up and shoot, or like something that inspires you to like push yourself harder to become better, kind of in photography?
I feel like those are two different questions. I
Okay,
feel like one,
just answer one or both.
I'm gonna make my own statement out of this because you know me, I take over things. I do, and I don't mean to. I just change things for my like. I don't know.
That's okay.
I've known you for a long time, so I can tell you that. I feel like what inspires me as far as weddings is I love to see people happy and I want them to enjoy their day. A lot of what I do with wedding photography is the coordinating aspect too. So I hired an assistant last year at the, I would say, middle of my wedding season. And I trained her to do more of the coordinating side. And when I say that,
Give me a minute.
I don't know how hands-on a lot of wedding photographers are.
We're gonna come back. Give me a second. We'll start from the top. The kids.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh no, kids.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now I have to make sure I'm centered and everything.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Reset.
It's.
That's for you.
Thanks. I hate it that it zooms in like that. Thanks. Okay, welcome back. I had to take care of my kids. I'll probably cut that section out. So, back to your story, Caitlin. Where were we going?
We were talking about what inspires us and why, I guess, why we do what we do, right?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I mean, weddings, I just love helping people. I love to see people happy. Obviously, I love to produce awesome images and beautiful and simple, true to life. That's kind of just, you know, my style. And people are going to love their images, but I think most of all, I want people to love me and the interactions that I make with people and helping them feel a little bit more calm and relaxed and happier on their wedding day. People get stressed out, and I think that they need to sometimes take a step back and enjoy it. And you know, I hired an assistant last year, about middle of my wedding season, and I'm just trying to get her more hands-on with the clientele and helping me out, like, hey, run and get this, hey, can you pin the boutonnieres, stuff like that, just to take a little pressure off of myself, because I was doing a lot of that. So that's gonna make me happier this year. But to go differently, let's not talk about weddings. I love boudoir. About 5 years ago, I mean, to touch base on it, I have a child. I was also a surrogate for a family, and I had triplets. And, you know, after that, I hated my body. And I know there's going to be a lot of questions after that, but skipping over that, I hated my body. I hated myself. I wasn't comfortable anymore. I grew all these children, and I didn't feel like myself. But I've done boudoir before. I actually did a session with Jarrett, and it was amazing, empowering. I felt so good. I still, to this day, I think it's been 6 years, 5 years, 6 years.
Really?
I think I did my session with you in 2007.
What?
No, I know. Crazy. Because I hadn't had the triplets yet. I still had just had, like, my daughter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was super long time ago. I feel like it was 2017
Okay.
or 18.
That's possible,
but
yeah.
to touch base on that, I just had such a good time with you, and you made me feel so good about myself. And, you know, in a woman-dominated field now, there's still men that are amazing because that's their point of view, and they can make you feel comfortable if you allow that. I mean, I love your pictures. I still, to this day, look at them. Like, oh man, look at me. But just that self-love journey, and I've become more aware of myself, more aware of my body, more aware of how I want to make other people feel great. And boudoir is, I feel like, the best way to do that. And it's such a there's so many sub fields to boudoir now. I mean, glamour portraits, pin-up, like anything. I have sets in my studio that, you know, clients book for just that set.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, Hollywood Glam we just did, and it's just like these themes that I never thought that I was creative enough to do, and I see other people doing them and they're so awesome, and then I do it and I'm like, man, I love this. I love how it's making someone feel. I love making someone feel how they're just comfortable and you know, they're also going to have a good time with it, and that's what I enjoy.
Yeah.
Fun experience, get your hair and makeup done, just have a good day. I offer massages, so like that's a good way to end your
Wait,
day.
you do them? I'm just kidding.
I do that comes in. We finish up while she's setting up. It's super just, I think it's a good way of pampering someone, especially a bride who wants to do it as a gift.
I did try to offer them myself too, but say it again.
So who doesn't want a massage? I mean,
Right? Yeah.
yeah. So I just want to make my boudoir experience like full luxury experience.
It's the full thing, yeah.
Hands-on, just have a lot of fun, make new friends. I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah, boudoir is just, to touch on like the sexier side of it, it's fun to try something new too. And I mean, I love the kink and BDSM world. I think it's fascinating. I love photographing it, the use of props and things of that nature in a photo. It just gives you something to try. I don't know.
So basically it's a creative outlet that you wouldn't have before with weddings because, like, you know, weddings, I feel like sometimes, like, yeah, you're given a little bit more like free reign to like create something that you like see vision wise than you would, you know, otherwise.
And with a wedding, with a bride and groom, the wedding party, they just want to feel pretty.
Yeah.
They just want to feel the best.
Yeah.
But on a boudoir session with a man or a woman, they also just want to feel their best, but in a different way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's just so fun to make someone feel that way.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that about all types of photography. I mean, family, kids, love seeing your kids happy, you know?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be just happy? So
Yeah.
pictures are a great outlet for that, I think, for everyone.
In general, yeah, I agree. Are you still doing family portraits?
So
Here and there for friends?
Yeah, going into fall of last year, I really wanted to focus on boudoir. The
Okay.
weddings were, I mean, still a passion of mine, but you know, it's a good source of income, and to
Yeah.
keep my such, that's extra money. Boudoir is definitely what I want to do. Now, I told everyone I wasn't doing families anymore, but I still get inquiries. I still get people asking, and I still take families when I have time. So,
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, it's hard to say no, especially if you love it. It's not like you were like, I hate this, but yeah.
no, I don't hate it. I don't hate family photography. In general, it's just making people happy.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, I would say family photography is more difficult than anything. Like, as a photographer, as a new photographer, where are you going to start with families?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, but it's actually difficult. I mean, kids are difficult. You can't always adjust the situation. You can't adjust the lighting, like how you want it. You know, meet me in this field. I don't know.
Yes. I'll see you there.
It could go so many different ways. You could have so many outcomes from a family session, whereas boudoir, you know, it is what it is. You have a studio, or you have a home studio, or you rent a studio, regardless. If you're doing it outside, it's a lot more easy to control that situation with one person versus a family of 5 to 10 people, and kids that.
No. Yes. 100% agree on that. Also, that was a slide she was saying, "Kay, come rent my studio."
No. I'm torn on renting my studio, honestly, and I know a lot of photographers do it, but I'm seeing a lot of photos in my studio from other photographers on Facebook now, and
Oh, I see what you're saying.
people are thinking that it's mine and it's not my work, and having to say like, no, this is my photography.
Hey guys, I'm still recording. Atlas. How many cuts? Alright, I will be out there in a minute. I don't know if I should leave it in or just cut it out. I don't know, it's funny.
No, we're real people. Photographers, a lot of us have families. So.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. This is real life, guys.
Real life.
If nobody knows, I have 4 children. So
Children.
it's a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, I did want to ask you, because I was gonna ask you this earlier, but we weren't recording. Wow, How quick did you freaking put everything together in that studio? It's kind of insane. It would have taken me months.
Uh, no, I love that sort of stuff. Like I always thought my dream job would be like flipping houses.
Okay.
So I had a studio in my house for, I would say 3 years. One bedroom, really small, an air mattress, some pack drops. I would turn over my studio and do different sets, like I was saying, and it was just one little room, a box. So
That's hard.
yeah, it's very hard. It's rewarding to see what you can do with a room. So do not, if you're a new photographer, do not feel limited. Do not feel like you need a 1,000 square foot studio. You only need one room. You only need one corner. You can do beautiful things in one corner.
Yeah.
It's going to be exhausting, but trust me, the outcome from it, it's worth it. I mean, just use your creativity. But yes, I do have a knack for DIY things. So like painting, removing wallpaper. I did that all in about a week. I did
That's
sessions in my
crazy.
studio without painting. I did a few model calls without any furniture. So
You should have done a studio session where you came and you made people paint your wall as part of the shoot.
I know, right? Yeah, so I have 1,200 square feet now and a shared room where I have backdrops and lighting equipment and stuff like that. And I'm in my office right now, as you can see the pink walls.
Love it.
Awesome lighting everywhere in here. It's been really great. So
That's
yes,
awesome.
I moved in very fast.
So fast.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, like, agreed with like working out of a small space. And I know 400. I have 400 square feet studio, and I know that's not super small, but I have like 7 different like spaces to take photos in just 400 square feet. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of space. I mean, like I said, just if you're a photographer, you have a creative eye, you know, you can set design, watch tutorials, YouTube, use one window. I mean, I'm all about giving tips to other people and, you know, helping other photographers grow, and you can do a lot with a small space.
Yeah, no, I agree 100% wholly on that. And so my next question for you, are there any photographers out there that have kind of influenced your work over the years?
What if I was cheesy and said you?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna make Jared blush. No, I've known you for a long time. I mean, obviously, I love your boudoir stuff. I went
Thank
to you for
you.
a session. I mean, obviously, I appreciate your, you know, the whole shadow and light concept that you have. It's very, I feel like not just you, but it's popular with a lot of boudoir photographers. Just not taking the straightforward, bright photos was kind of a transition for me. I was really light and airy, and so a lot of the photographers that shoot boudoir, the detail photographers, I wouldn't say anyone. Oh gosh, I can't pinpoint
Off the top of your
names.
head.
Like I follow so many people on Instagram and just pull inspiration from everywhere. So I don't know a specific one. No, I mean I try to do my own thing, but you still, like everyone in this world, we get influenced by social media. So
I agree.
I mean, my best friend is a huge inspiration to me also.
That's good. Yeah, she's also a photographer.
Photography in Jackson, nameplay.
Name drop.
Hi Tiffany. She is more focused on high school seniors now, and her lighting and
Dude,
colors, use of.
every time I see her take photos, I'm like, are we even in the same realm?
Oh, right? I like cannot believe how much she has grown, and just like her growth, and like we said at the beginning, I think I'll say it again, manifesting that 6-figure income as a mom, as a quote unquote small, I don't like when people say small business owner, because we are way more than a small business.
Yes.
Let's cut that word out. We're not small. Everyone is a business. We do the same amount of work as a business. So I think that we need to drop that, because we're business owners and we're moms and dads. We just need to yeah, cut that out. But we should all inspire each other. I feel like community over competition has been a huge thing in my career. So
Yeah.
I
No.
can't I can't say that one person inspires me or go look at this person's work, because I feel like you should just follow as many people as you can and don't try to copy people, don't try to imitate things, be creativity, take inspiration from everywhere around you.
Absolutely. And I've noticed actually that the longer that you've been shooting, the harder it is to pinpoint who has inspired you. Because I've asked other photographers who've been at it for like longer than 13 years, and they're always like, oh man, who exactly? You know?
I don't even know, like, I mean, I think you and I talked about WPPI recently, and
Are you
um,
going?
I'm not going. I
Oh,
just, I wouldn't go alone. I just need someone to go with.
oh gotcha.
The thing is that
It's an
I, I
expensive trip in general, but it's fun,
go
right?
to Vegas for the first time because I've never been. Like,
I've never been.
I would want to like expand it a little bit. I need more cleaning, so I would love to go to WPPI. If anyone doesn't know what that is, it's a conference where all types of photographers get together, and um, I mean they have booths set up, sell things, sales, speakers that will inspire you. But I can't tell you a photographer or a motivational person that has inspired me or that I would like go to see specifically.
Did
I
the
would
question?
everyone.
Sorry, I have a question, and I feel like I'm gonna get some heat for it.
Okay.
So I guess WPPI, and I'm not sure if they're still doing it or not, but there's nobody who does like speaks about boudoir there. Has that changed? Do you know?
There is.
There is
Yep.
now. Okay.
Yep. So there's speakers for individual types of photography.
Yeah, because there wasn't originally for a while.
A lot of, I would say, like IPS is huge right now, and that's in-person sales. I think the manifesting of a six-figure, seven-figure income is for people like you said. I think that's huge right now. Is
Yeah.
just getting photographers back to realizing that we are a business owner and we still have to make an income. Um, I think a lot of the in-person sales and selling products is huge at WPPI. So
Yeah. Have you
just
been? Sorry, I feel like it's weird, but have you done some? Have you been doing IPS lately, or no?
so I include a lot with my collections to kind of be all inclusive, but I have cut back on the digitals. I mean, I was like any other photographer when we first started, when we first tried to do our own thing. Oh yeah, here's your session. Like never talk to you again. Bye. Here's your
Yeah.
I think digitals need to go away in a way. I love products. I think that if you're gonna do a boudoir session and invest in a boudoir session and even a wedding, I think you should get an album. Like I think you should
Yeah.
have something physical to hold to look at. Um, don't lose your digital images on your computer. I, yeah,
No,
I
I agree.
understand.
I know. Hey, I agree. Like, print
I
those out
understand
for sure.
because like all of my clients, I want my pictures on my phone. I want a gallery. I want to, you know, screenshotting, and it's so easy to do. But
Put it on your bedroom wall if you have to.
put it put it in the
Bathroom closet wall. Yeah.
closet wall. That's a good, my secret little tip that I'll share with you, I guess. People, when people say they have kids and they don't want pictures of themselves hanging in their bedroom, use a closet wall behind your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, whatever. Use the closet wall and put your picture behind their clothes when they're getting ready in the morning, and they can pull the clothes back. So, like, it's such a good
It's a
idea.
fancy spot.
Fancy. Make your closet extra.
Yes, it's like a
Yeah.
hidden. You press a button, all of the clothes, and then out pops your photos.
I mean, I don't think that fancy, but
Hey.
minimum clothes is okay too.
Oh my gosh. I wish though. That's so fun.
I mean,
Uh, um, what is like? And this feels like an interview question, and this is not an interview. So take it as you will and answer it as you will. But is there like, do you have like a best experience you've had with photography, or is it hard to pinpoint because there's like so many best experiences? Or
um, I think when people trust you with a full creativity, even in a general setting with a family session or boudoir, when clients trust you, it's always going to be a magnificent experience for you as a photographer.
Yeah.
To just get to that trust level with your clients is always memorable for you. I did plan an elopement last year, which was so fun. Planned the whole thing. My clients trusted me. I picked locations for them to have their actual like wedding ceremony elopement with just us, and then we went on location to a waterfall, and just like an adventure like that that's really memorable to me. I love traveling and seeing new things, and to experience that and get to take pictures of clients in that situation, like that's awesome for me. So
Yeah. No, that's
yeah,
cool.
that was fun.
I agree though, as a whole, like getting like creative, I don't know what it's like being able to just create, you know. They're like, "Hey, I trust you to make these photos look the best you can make them." It's pretty cool. So
Full creativity, like a release from your client. I mean, if clients want a specific thing, that's, I don't know, it's limiting your creativity. I mean, they're asking for something specific. They're going on Pinterest. They're screenshotting something.
oh no. Oh
Like,
no.
yeah. It's okay for a certain point, but allow your photographer to also do their own thing.
Yeah, so if you share inspiration, I would say, like, I wish people would share inspiration from things that I've posted rather than, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saying, "Oh, I love this set you did with this client, but
it's better.
Full freedom to do what you want. I just like this set."
Yeah.
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 I like that.
Do you have a process that you go through when you're like getting ready for like your boudoir sessions?
Ooh, so I like cleaning a lot.
I have a house and a studio you can clean if you love cleaning that much.
So everyone says that, and you know what? I've recently discovered, like, I may possibly, like, 98% have ADHD. So just learning about that in the past couple months and taking it and realizing it, being aware of it, because I will get so sidetracked and multitasking, and my brain is going 100 miles per hour. My what do we want to call it, prep for a session?
Yeah.
Was running around like a crazy person, changing the sheets, making the bed, doing this, making sure the floors are clean, and it's like some of that stuff does not matter.
Yeah.
So I'm relaxed about it. My process now is typically to just come into the studio a half hour before my client gets here, light some candles, set the mood, you know, make sure the beds are neat. I have multiple beds, and the getting ready area is clean because I do have like a salon area in my studio. So to have that just nice and welcoming, that's where they're going to spend the first 45 minutes to an hour, and just kind of make sure everything's picked up. And to get into my headspace, let's go back to snacks. I mean, make sure you're hydrated and make sure you have something in you. Drink lots of water before boudoir sessions.
Yes.
Like, that's part of my routine too. I make sure I'm drinking a slight amount of coffee to have my caffeine and my energy, but also hydrating myself because I'm moving with my clients, and that's a huge process.
And I do want to jump in with the water thing though. Hydrating your skin is important for like you. Sorry, I already said it. Hydrating your skin, like drinking water for your skin. Yeah, it's gonna make it look better. So.
Yeah, love water. I push it on my clients.
Have you had your water today?
Yeah. Have you had water today? I tell all my clients, like, if you need a coffee or energy drink, that's fine, but bring some water as well. Just make sure you're drinking. You have plenty of time to use the restroom in between changing, whatever you need to do, but your body needs to be hydrated, and
Absolutely.
So,
And
too.
dude, I want to create like a video, like not me personally, but find someone like a yoga instructor and be like, all right, you're doing your boudoir session. This is what the stretches you're gonna need to make sure you can get these poses down.
Okay, like YouTube it, because honestly, there's people who have done like basic yoga stretching before their boudoir sessions, or like a pre-session warm up.
Yes, I need to share it though. Like, it needs to be in my prep guide. Like, you need to do these 5 stretches before coming in. Oh my gosh.
one thing in my prep guide right now. No, two. It's like water and stretching.
Yes.
Don't wear jeans.
Exactly.
Like, don't get a spray tan. I don't
Oh
know.
my
Mine's
gosh.
like, don't do these things.
There's a lot of
But
don'ts in there, yeah.
a lot of don'ts for boudoir. I think people get anxious and try to do too much the day before or the day of, and just don't.
Just don't do less.
A lot of don'ts. Yes, but stretching, water. I think that's something that I need to actually do in my own prep too. So, like you said, reinstating the question that you actually asked for ourselves, yes. But I don't do like meditation or any of that before my sessions. I mean, just do my sessions.
You need to now. No, I'm just kidding.
I used to like get on Pinterest before my sessions.
Oh my gosh.
So nervous all the time. And I know new photographers now that still probably have to do that, and that's totally part of your process. That's fine, just to refresh some poses.
Yes.
I had to do it recently with a maternity couple because I don't often do maternity pictures, and I needed some posing. I was like, what do I do with your hands, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's part of your process. That's fine, but it's definitely not part of mine anymore. I kind of know that every client's different, and you can't really prepare yourself with a bunch of poses. Just be creative and use your creativity, and yeah. Hi, kid.
More kids. Hey, buddy, I'm still recording. I'm gonna cut it at this point. I'll be right back.
Yeah, got it.
All right, come on. What do you guys need? I'll be out here in 15 minutes, okay? How was the sushi, by the way?
Great.
Yes.
Crispy crab roll.
Crab rolls?
Crispy crab roll.
Why is this not working?
Spicy.
Oh my god. Crispy crab roll. It sounds like Mr. Krabs. All right. Dang. Gonna have to cut this video more than any other video I've cut.
Yeah, that was 3 times.
All right, guys, welcome back. The kids are relentless today. Yeah, so back into it. I think that I did want to ask you like one last actual true question. If there is anyone out there that you could help who wants to become a photographer, whether it be like wedding or boudoir, what's some tips that you would give them to kind of help direct them in that path?
Yeah, I kind of made a statement about that. Just don't limit your creativity. Use a corner. And we talked about this, having a small studio space, having a small spot in your own home. You know, obviously everyone wants to be outside and beautiful and shoot at that sunset hour. Or if you like morning, that's up to you. But you know, find just what you love to do and really make your clients believe you and trust you is part of the process. So that's like really my inspiration is, I mean, don't feel like you need a 1,200 square foot studio because you don't.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you need to be like everyone else. Don't feel like you need to be amazing right away because I don't feel amazing still.
Oh no.
Don't compare yourself to others is, oh my gosh, I wish I could tell myself that so much. No, don't compare yourself. Don't get intimidated.
I feel like that's the hardest part. One of the hardest parts.
So intimidated by other people and seeing other people say like, "Whoa, well, I'm making some figures. I'm doing this." And,
okay, I don't wanna like take over and talk about that, but I feel like 9 out of 10 of those people are lying to you.
Or exaggerating.
Yeah, they're not doing 7 figures.
Like, I know we all exaggerate a little bit, but it's definitely quite possible to make that much money. You just have to believe it, push yourself, and work hard.
Yeah. Maybe they're just trying to manifest, you know?
So one of the things as a new photographer, I guess, as myself, I'm gonna like reverse that question a little bit and say, like, if someone 15 years ago would have tried to give me advice and tried to tell me what to do, I would have been like, whatever. Like, I don't like them now because they tried to tell me, like, okay, you have to realize that I've been doing this for 15 years. One little tip that might work for me, maybe you're gonna think it's silly. Maybe it won't work for you, but this is what works for me. And don't take that as like a harsh, like, oh, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
This is just what works for me. I'm not saying that you have to do it this way. I mean, I wish I would have just been like more open to criticism, and
Yeah.
I think that any photographer is going to be rude and tell you like harshly, oh, that's awful. No, here's what you can do to make it better. 'Cause you can
Yeah.
always make yourself better as a person. You can always make your photography business better.
So being a little bit more open to criticism and not taking it so personally, maybe listening a little more to what maybe the other person might be saying to you.
Exactly. I wish I would have been more open to it.
Yeah.
15 years, 10 years ago.
Yeah, no, I know that's hard. You think you're in a place you're not at yet, and you're like, oh well. I feel like sometimes I look back and I'm like, oh wow, these are not that good.
Oh my gosh. Like, even my boudoir stuff a year ago, 2 years ago, I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Why did I shoot with that lighting? Like, what was I thinking? And like, you know what? We were there and we tried something and it didn't work, and you just find what works and
Yeah.
stick with it, I guess. But
just-
never stop learning. Gosh, like,
For sure.
oh my gosh, don't ever stop watching YouTube and listening to podcasts from other photographers, and getting inspired by each other, honestly, is like a huge thing, I think, right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So there's plenty of people I kind of look at their work and I'm like, ah, yeah, that'd be cool if I could do that. So no, I agree.
Yeah, but also you have to keep in mind you're only seeing one picture, or like their Instagram is highlighting the best of
oh,
the
yeah.
best.
Oh yeah.
And you have to know those photographers are exaggerating sometimes too. I mean, not all people. Like, people can be amazing, do a whole session.
Yeah.
But not, I'm like, you're gonna post the best of the best. So don't
Absolutely.
be intimidated by something you see on Instagram.
Yeah. No. Keep striving. Keep striving to create and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find your thing and find what you're passionate about, and it'll be better because you love it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. So, you can do it, guys and gals. It's
About it, because I still need that. I still need motivation from everyone.
Yeah, you got it. We need a motivation like shout out every now and again. We should just all put our names in a hat and somebody comes and goes on our page and creates a video for us specifically tailored to us. Hey,
Hype.
you know what?
Hype team.
Hype team.
We start a hype team where we just post in a Facebook group and say, hey, today is Jared's day. We go right to the wall and give him some love.
Oh my gosh, I do love that idea. I think.
I
So if you're listening to that, start that for us in this group in your town. If you're local, I mean, I've only talked to people in Michigan, so it's probably just Michigan. So I have one last question for you, but before that, I want to ask if you could go ahead and drop your website and social so we know where to find you.
Oh, sure, yeah. Working on my website right now has been a task.
You've got it.
Thanks for the words of positivity, motivation. Websites are hard. Social medias are hard.
I'm just letting you know, I spent the last 2 weeks of my life working on SEO, and I got a 28-day receipt from Google saying that for 2 keyword rankings, I've hit 70 on one and 50 on one. So just do it. Just work on it. You can get, things happen. It takes time, and you'll get there for it. Right now, I'm working on marketing, and I just want to. But yeah, where can we find you on social media?
Oh, so I have So many pages.
Okay.
I feel like
Let's do it.
photography.
What about
Yeah.
Instagram?
My Instagram is LO Studio. Keep it simple. And then I have a LO Studio boudoir.
Okay.
Two different Instagrams, which I'm horrible at keeping up with those. But yeah, LO Studio. I've converted from Lucky Owl, so you can still find both Lucky Owl Photography and LO Studio. So,
Yeah. Awesome.
yeah.
And then I did want to wrap it up, but before I do, I have a question for you, and you can just say no. Could
Okay.
we get a tour of the studio?
Oh my gosh, you're on my computer right now?
Is it a laptop?
No, it's
Oh.
my laptop. So
Oh
you can
no.
see
Okay.
behind me. That's about all you can see is my office and entry. I don't know.
Oh no. Okay. No
Yeah.
worries. Yeah.
You get a private tour.
Thank you. I love all the art on the wall.
Yeah, so we have huge 24 by 36 wall art back here.
Nice.
Pulling people up from the bridal shop is like our goal, so we're adding to this wall.
Okay. Down the wall.
Yeah, so we're gonna go down into that with some wedding pictures and just less spicy boudoir than what I have up here.
It starts off soft, and as the further you get up, you're like, where am I going?
That's our goal. The bridal shop owner and me are just like, we need some wedding stuff, but we also need to pull people up and be like, what's up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need like a
And
little neon sign that it's like,
so
go
many
this
neon
way.
live nudes. No.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
They won't go up there.
They'll be like, no. No, a lot of kids and stuff come and shop, you know, with their
Oh, that makes
kids, and
sense.
I think a lot of grandmas and
Hmm.
moms probably not appreciate
I agree.
inappropriate photos down there.
Yeah.
Try to keep it up here and try to keep my props covered, which I would show you if I could give you a tour.
Rude.
We'll have to do that privately. I'll get back on my phone. I don't think I can transfer this to my phone.
Yeah, you could if you had Discord on your phone too.
Just learning about this program.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But
Yeah, I do have a reel on my Lucky Owl LO Studio page on Instagram. I have a reel going through a quick tour of the studio, you know, in hyperspeed. But a more detailed thing, like, I can for sure do with anyone that wants to see it. So.
okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you, nice catching up, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I think it's time to make these kids some maybe like late lunch. I think that's why they're freaking out, but
Yeah, freaking out.
okay, cool.
Eat us. Okay.
Bye.